This is not a Veganuary taste test video. This is not a interestingly disgusting food video. This is not a I've got a piece of crap from Poundland, isn't it funny video. It's not a Lego build video. It's not a fixed or fuxed video. What else do I do? It's not a rotting alcohol I might be killing myself with alcohol video alcohol. Oh, I need a drink. No, this is just a random I'm putting up some metal pipe. Why? Is it plumbing? Well, no, but I'm using plumbing things. It's not gas, it's not water. I'm actually wanting it so I can hang some sound absorbing panels in this room. This room is just under 2 meters by 2 meters, and I have noticed it's very echoey when I'm videoing. I also want something that I can hang things from. Things such as the thing I've moved out of here while I'm putting up the metal piping. But yeah, lightweight things that I can just hang off the racking out the way in the middle of repairing them for a video, etc, etc. I can also put up better lighting maybe. Sometimes I've noticed if I go there, there's shadow. So I'm hoping I can add some temporary lights that span the metal pipe that I'm putting around. Did I say metal pipe? I did say metal pipe, because I'm using this, not actually this piece. This piece is what, 15 centimeters long? I've already told you the room is 2 meters wide. You can see that this isn't as wide as the room. But I'm using pipe like this. In fact, this is the end of one of the bits of pipe I am using. I'm using this, but I want it to go against the wall like that. How am I going to achieve that? Because I don't want brackets that kind of wall pipe. Can I demonstrate? I don't want wall pipe bracket like that. That to me feels a bit flimsy, and also it just kind of looks untidy. I do have shelving all the way around this room, which I could hang it off, but I don't want to add any extra weight to the shelves. I've noticed the wood's already kind of sagged a bit, where I stupidly put the heavier stuff at the end of the shelf instead of in the middle between the brackets. But yeah, I don't want to add more weight to that, so how do I do this? How do I attach this to the wall rather than bracketing it in any way? Well, I use these. This is stop end, end stop, stop, end! That's what you're probably all thinking about this video by now. No, this is an end stop. It's a compression one, because I could have gone with soldered, but then it's just much more difficult to kind of wrestle everything around and assemble it in situ without damaging the wall, scratching things. I've already scuffed the wall a couple of times. Yay. So, it goes on there, and then you use spanners to I'm not going to actually tighten this one off because I don't want to, but tighten it off. That's all good, I hear you say. I really don't hear you say. I'm not that crazy. Although you probably are saying I am that crazy. No, I have this, but it has no means of going in the wall. Oh, that's just going to fall, isn't it? Gravity and all that. I drill a hole there. I do only drill the one hole. I have thought about putting two in, but I think they're going to be so close together, it's not going to help anyway. Probably just weaken the wall. So, I drill a hole there. These ones have a handy little O to guide the drill. I drill a hole there, I put a screw through, I then drill into the wall, drill that, screw that to that, and put that on there. And that gives me 1 bar, and 1 bar is better than no bars, as many people will have found. What I then do is I take this. I have one here with a hole, you see. It's not exactly central. I should have used my pillar drill instead of just used this by hand because it's what was there. My pillar drill is not here and in pieces anyway. So I use that, I put the hole. Thankfully, oh, where have I put the screwdriver? Thankfully I can't find the screwdriver. There's a screwdriver here somewhere that is just long enough to fit down there. So I can screw that to the wall, I can put a pipe in there, and I can have another one here to go across the other wall. And that's where I'm up to so far. And there it is, all done. In what you can now see is a very small room. I didn't bring it across there because, well, it ends there, and I just thought, there's not a lot of point. I don't know what I could really suspend there without it being kind of the walkway that I would bang into, and that's just not practical. But the pipe is up. The holes worked well. I do understand now what people were talking about when they say that when it comes to screws, girth is often more important than length. I definitely discovered that there. The bit that isn't focusing. Very expensive camera, cannot focus. Brilliant. This here, I did want just a continual run along that wall and then along that wall, the two long bits, roughly 2 meters. I did want to continue run. I thought it looked more elegant, especially when it was in focus. But it was bending a bit too much. I think I should have thought about finding something. I tried putting a bit of wooden dowel inside, but I didn't really do it. I should have found something to fill the pipe with to make it more solid. That did not happen. So instead I had that. Now, I bought an expensive drill bit to go in my expensive, easy-to-use Kaduggadug drill, because that wall is harder than the one in the good Peter Capaldi Doctor Who episode. Apart from the one place I tried to drill. I seem to have gone into a void. Literally a void. There are certain YouTubers talk about living in a void, and I may have just drilled into at least one of them. It's very strange. I don't know quite what happened. It didn't even seem to be mortar, because just there's a void. So that isn't in as well as I would like, and I believe it needs more girth and possibly more length, and to be a lot tighter. However, it's up for now, and that's what's important when it comes to pipe. On this run, that went in quite nicely. It's all good. It kind of has a bit more steampunk to it, having these middle bits, but at the same time it loses elegance. It does irk me. But I have successfully erected my polished pipe, and it is tightly screwed. And frankly, I don't think you need much more than that in a hanging system, apart from maybe a glittery gold hedgehog. So, I'm considering that job done, and therefore I'm considering this video over.